Hey there folks, and welcome back to the channel. Now, if you haven't heard already, Battlebit pushed their newest update, update 1.93 on the 23rd of July, and there's some pretty big stuff that's been added with this one. So in this video, I'll be covering the major changes and new additions that you can expect when you next log in, and some of the minor stuff too. There was some talk about future plans as well in this one, which I'll make sure to include, and if you want to give the full patch notes a read, there will be a link in the description for that as well. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content or find it useful. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So there are two major implementations with this new update, and the first one we're going to visit is the addition of a timeless classic game mode, Capture the Flag. This is now available on all of the existing player capacity servers from 32 vs 32 all the way up to 127 vs 127 players. As for how it works, I'm sure we all know the basics. There's one flag for each team, and once you've stolen the enemy flag, you can return it to your base and score a point for your team. The team with the most points at the end wins the match. Now, if a flag is dropped, you'll need to stand close to it for a certain amount of time to return it to your team's HQ. The developers have said in their patch notes that they're experimenting with how this game mode should currently work, especially with the larger player counts. So it's very possible that tweaks could come to the game mode in the next few game updates, and I'd be interested to hear what you guys think of the game mode so far, if you've had the chance to test it and play it. What do you think needs to change about Capture the Flag, if anything? Let me know in the comments. The second major change to Battlebit with this update is what the developers have called a remake of multi-islands from the ground up. Now, if you've had a few games on the map so far, you'll notice next time you give it a try that it's been changed pretty significantly. There's new structures, there's a rework of spawn areas, new points of interest like a crashed airliner, and much more to find as you explore the map. In a couple of games, I gotta say, this is a competitor to be my new favorite map after the rework, and it has completely changed the way it feels to play it, which is nice really, because it just gives us something new to try alongside the Capture the Flag game mode that's come to the game. It's essentially a new map compared to what it was before, and once again, I'm eager to hear your thoughts on this one. Let me know what you think in the comments if you've had a chance to play a game or two on this map so far. Now, following the two major implementations of this update, the developers make some brief mentions for future features they want to bring to the game, starting with the much anticipated community servers. The devs say that this is their primary focus for quote-unquote this month, which I assume they're referring to August here, and that they are currently working on creating an API for server admins that will allow them to customize server settings to their preference. They give us a little list of things we can expect from customization that will be available, including more competitive and hardcore servers, flight school servers, and even what they call the Ace of Spades style voxel servers. The developers go on to say that they do have this feature, it's not currently public, and it will be reserved for community servers. Now, I've never played Ace of Spades myself, so I'm not 100% on what they mean here, but I'm guessing this might be the ability to build your own structures, and if there's any experts on this, please feel free to correct me there. The options for server admins seem like they'll be pretty vast here, so fingers crossed it won't be too long before we see these servers come along and we can start playing in our favorite communities. Now, I'm pretty sure we'll have our own community server when they come along as well, so I'll keep you folks posted on that closer to the time. Away from the community servers, but sticking with future plans, the developers also mentioned in this post that they're planning to experiment with a King of the Hill style game mode in future updates as well. So it seems like we'll have some new game modes on the way to mess around with. The developers have also mentioned in this post that they're planning to make additional enhancements to the frontline game mode, as they haven't been completely satisfied with its current state of development. And we don't know what this means in terms of specifics yet, but again, hopefully we'll find out some more on that in future updates. Before I wrap this one up entirely, I did just want to mention that there's been some more content creators skins added to the game, including one for the MP5 made especially for our community. It's been awesome to see something representing the pond put into a game I've been really enjoying recently, so a huge thank you to the development team for getting us involved in that. Now, if you're not familiar with these so far, essentially there's a bunch of creators working directly with the dev team to create extremely limited edition custom custom weapon skins. We're each given 200 codes to distribute to our communities how we see fit. It's a really nice way for the devs to essentially say thank you to some content creators. There's a full list of creators on screen now who have had their weapon skins dropped in the newest updates, and obviously I can't really tell you how to obtain the other creators' skins other than maybe swinging by their channels on Twitch or YouTube and asking them directly, but for my community I'll be giving them away on YouTube, Twitch, Discord and Twitter for members of the community, and I'll leave links to all of those platforms in the description below if you're interested in getting involved. So that's it for me in this one, and that's everything you can expect from this update. But if there's any questions you've got or thoughts about the changes and additions, go ahead and let me know in the comments section below. Once again, a very special thank you to all of my patrons on the channel for supporting me, keeping the content flowing, and for joining us on some of our specially hosted game servers. The link's in the description if you want to join them. Thanks folks, and I will see you all in the next one.